Here's some objectives in the game that not many people in the community seem to know about, and I couldn't find them, nor did I know they were even a thing. I heard about them, but I didn't know how to access them or where to see them, literally until yesterday, like 4 or 5 days after full release, which was unusual considering lots of my content is, of course, objective guides. I mean to be objective expert, so a little bit ironic in a sense. But ladies and gentlemen, if you press down on LT, of course, you can go to the season, like the season pass, the seasonal objectives, ultimate team objectives. There's also manager objectives, player objectives, and clubs objectives. So clubs objectives is stuff that you can get in the completely separate game mode to ultimate team. Of course, clubs with your friends, you got weekly objectives, daily objectives as well. Today though, we're going to be focusing on player objectives and the manager objectives, which is player career mode and manager career mode. So I'll go over these objectives, how to get it, and then give you guys the best sequence or the best tip to get this done as soon or as quick as possible. We'll start with a manager career mode. Weekly objectives: play 5 full matches on the same file in manager career mode. Now when it says full matches, they mean, and when they did this at the end of last year with the it was like the little Euros game mode that they had out, the full matches you have to actually play it. You can't play the highlights, you can't sim it. You have to play controlling the team, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, we'll touch on that a little bit shortly and how to have the quickest games possible. Set up a training plan, either manual or automated, for your team to complete. That's just simply setting up a training for your team. If you're familiar with manager career mode, you'll know how to do that. Hire a coach of any level for any department in your team and unlock a reward. Now, I've not played manager career mode for a while, but hire a coach of any level for any department in your team. I'm definitely not a manager career mode, not really a player career mode expert. I'm mainly just an ultimate team guy, but if those of you that are familiar with manager career mode should know how to hire a coach. But I'm pretty sure we'll have a look at manager career mode shortly. We'll go into it and have a look. Make a tactical change in your team. Now I assume this is simply just changing your tactics, so you could flick your custom tactics up 1 more depth than you started with, and you should get that done. So that's the weekly ones, which expire in 2 days, but the big ones that you got 36 days to get done, and there's many objectives here. Why not? We'll start at the bottom. Play and complete 20 training drills on the same save file. Very easy. Of course, by the same save file, if you're doing a manager career mode on Arsenal, you'll save it and you'll have to keep doing it on Arsenal, right? You can't do 10 training drills on Arsenal, then make a whole new career mode on a different team, do another 10 on that. All of these objectives, that goes for all of them, have to be within the same save. Hire a 5-star coach for each of the 4 departments in your team to complete this objective. So a 5-star coach in all 4 departments. Once again, we'll have a look at this coach and departments thing shortly. I'm not too sure about that. Play through 10 press conferences after a match or before a match. As a manager, you can join a press conference and you just answer questions. So you have to play through 10 press conferences and then win a major competition. Now, I assume a major competition, I don't know what they consider as major. I mean, I don't know if they count, say, a Carabao Cup Community Shield. I assume they do, right? I think just any major trophy should be considered a major competition if we're going off a technical definition of it. I don't think this would have to be like, say, a Champions League, Premier League, even an FA Cup. So I'm sure maybe a Community Shield or a Carabao Cup might count with this one. Add 10 different players to your shortlist. So it's easy, 10 different players on your shortlist. You search for players on the transfer market, and of course manager career mode, and you can shortlist them. So just add 10 different players. You do not even have to buy them. Promote 3 high potential youth players, 90 plus. So when you have your youth scout set, and of course they come back with youth players and they have a minimum and max potential, your youth players have to have a potential of 90 plus on the higher end. So they have to say they could be 85 to 93 potential, then you need to promote 3 of the players with a 90 plus potential, and then complete 5 top grade transfers on 1 save. Now I could be wrong here, but I'm pretty sure whenever you complete a transfer, it comes up with A plus, B plus, C, whatever, right? It basically grades the transfer for you, so you essentially need to make 5 perfect transfers. So I think the player quality that you're getting, the quality of player that you're buying, and also the price that you've paid come into this. The player objectives I'm a lot more familiar with, so I don't think I will have to go into a player career mode to test it out, but we'll go into a manager career mode just to, you know, get a little bit more familiar with it. Now we've got the weekly objectives, which expire in 2 days. Play 5 matches. Once again, it's full matches. Score 3 goals in 1 match. Reach 100 manager favor rating, so you have to, you know, be in your manager's good books. Complete 10 match objectives, so when you go into a match, I think you get a few objectives like complete 10 passes, have 2 shots on target, score a goal. You get that at the start of every player career mode. I usually run a full player career mode every year, so of course that's assuming it's not changed. Complete an agent specific objective, so your agent will give you objectives to complete this year, it seems. I think that's a new addition. Complete 5 player activities on the same file. Player activities, you know, we will have a look at player career mode as well, just to get our heads around it fully. And equip a play style on your character. That's very easy. After you get enough points, I think these Maverick points and stuff like that, you can select the play style. I think you need to get like a certain level as well to get your first play style, but that's very easy and that's definitely not a new addition. Those are the weekly player career mode objectives. The seasonal ones, you have to transfer to a greater rated club. Now this goes off of FC25's club rating system. For example, you have Barcelona, Real Madrid, Arsenal, your 5-star teams. If you start off at a 4.5-star team, then you just have to transfer to a 5-star. Same thing if you start at a 3-star team, you have to transfer to anything that's higher rated in the star category. Win the Player of the Season award. Now, the Player of the Season award is different to the Ballon d'Or because they never really had the rights for the Ballon d'Or until last season. So the Ballon d'Or for the OG player career mode players used to be called Player of the Season, I'm pretty sure. But the Player of the Season, you just need, like, for your specific league. Win the Player of the Month award is easy. Win the Ballon d'Or, now that's a hard one, and I'll give you guys some tips on how to get all of these tough ones done. Now you've got max out a skill category, which is where there is some confusion. Max out a skill category on your character to complete this objective. We'll have to have a look at what this is about because I'm not sure what a skill category is, and this is definitely a new one. With the seasonal objectives, I'll go ahead, we'll load up a career mode, a player career mode. I'll show you guys how it works. Now, I tried going to choose an existing player like Bukayo Saka, beginner difficulty, and I'd get the player of the season, player of the month, Ballon d'Or pretty easy, and all of that good stuff. Would get all of these done, get a hat-trick. Be pretty dang easy with a Bukayo Saka of Arsenal, but once Arsenal are a 5-star club, I don't think you can transfer to a greater club than Arsenal. And I think with some of them, for example, max out a skill category. I don't know if a player, like the already created players, is a bit different to your personal player. So for the sake of this, I think it's actually going to be easier to build your own player. It's going to be on beginner difficulty anyway, so you should still be able to win the Ballon d'Or player of the month pretty quickly, level up very quickly. And the max out a skill category is of course the most confusing part, and that's probably why you're clicking on the video. Now, after doing some research, I think, and I could be wrong, but I think when you get your points that you can use to upgrade your stats, like your pace, your shooting, so on and so forth, they mean like buy everything, max out that whole area, which I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. Now, what we'll do when we get to this screen, turn it down to 3-minute half length and beginner difficulty, so when we play out the full matches, it'll be as quick as possible. The highlights will be so easy, we'll be able to score a lot of goals. Now, I kind of want to get the player growth here. Now, I'm pretty sure this is what they mean by the skills, right? And this is because you get skill points. These things that you upgrade it with are called skill points. So if you were to max out a category, whether or not they mean maxing out all the dribbling category, so literally having a 3 out of 3 for this, 3 out of 3 for attacking positioning, and maxing out everything in here with all of your skill points. I'll skip ahead to after we've got the skill points. Now, you get the skill points from playing in trainings and stuff like that. This is a whole new layout, so it's a little bit confusing to get done. I'm not sure I like this new layout. It's very, very interesting. So with training, of course, you can go ahead, you can put your training in, you choose a few drills, and you can either simulate it, you'll still get the points for simming it, and you'll go up in manager rating. But if you play it and get, say, an A rating, for example, then you can just keep copying it, then you will get the season points quicker, you will get better drills. Because I think if you advance it, yeah, you just get like Ds and stuff, but it still helps with your manager rating. And of course, you want to level up, you have to go up in player rating, I believe, gives you the skill points. So yeah, that's that. It's probably worth just spending 5 minutes playing the drills, then you can keep copying it. We have got a pre-season match here, so as I said, we'll just sim until we have the the skill points to be able to max out pace, and I want to see if that is in fact what they mean. Here we go, we have got the skill points. We've literally just been simming and boom, right? So let's see if this is the maxing out complete. As you can see, we've bought all of them. I think it took us like 14 or 15 of the skill points all up. So we'll save and quit, and this is a moment of truth. If this isn't it, then I don't even know what it will be. So fingers crossed it is. We should also have the play style one done as well. We applied a play style, we scored a hat trick, so we'll have a look. Let's load in to Ultimate Team. Moment of truth. Does this count towards the maxing out a skill category? Here we go. It has as well. Max out a skill category. Yeah, perfect. Well, it worked, ladies and gentlemen. Complete an agent specific objective. I'm not sure which one we completed. I don't know, maybe we had like a score goals contract one, because I thought that was contract ones. We've got the play style done, as you can see. So the play full matches, so the only full match I played, so it actually counts if you come off of the bench. And I think the players highlights, it seemed to count as playing a full match actually. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, the max out a skill category, we got it sorted. It is maxing out a full pace or something like that. The rest is pretty self-explanatory. Player of the month, player of the season, transfer to a greater club. That is all good. And with these ones, these are all pretty self-explanatory as well. Complete 5 activities. Now the player activities, I'm getting these done. I think that, okay, so that's like buying something, right? So like buying a trampoline or doing something like that. I think that is a player activity, because I did buy a few of them. But ladies and gentlemen, that is the player ones explained. Hopefully that one helped you out. For the manager one, I think we'll still just do a manager. This should be a whole lot easier. The top grade, we understand. All of these we pretty much understand, in fact. I'll have a look at what a 5-star coach is, but otherwise all of the rest are pretty self-explanatory. Well, we actually have some players in a youth academy, so we need the potential to be 90 plus. So for example, Humphrey, he's got 64 to 90 potential, so that is 90 plus. So we promote him to the senior team, promote Andrew to the senior team, promote him to the senior team. This player is too young. Okay, they have to be at least 16. Promote to senior team there we go. So that should be the 91s all completed. So the last thing I want to do is once again sort this coach thing. So it was a 5-star in each of the 4 departments. So we go to tactical preset, I'm pretty sure it is, teams, into your team strategy, and then your coach management. So our coach here is Walker, who's 5-star. Okay, I see. So you need a 5-star coach for attack, midfield, and defense. So a 5-star midfield coach. Surely there's got to be one, right? Did I completely miss it? A 5-star midfield coach. Now, if he is not, then I don't know how to get them. Right, so there is no 5-star midfield coach. Oh, Walker actually has a 5-star for midfield. So what if we make him my midfield coach and then see if we can find another 5-star attacking coach? Okay, we'll go for a 5-star attacking coach here. And then a 5-star defense coach. Here we go, a 5-star defense coach. Here we go, a 5-star goalkeeper coach. Now, I'm not sure if it's possible to, like, every team has at least a 5-star coach available, or maybe if some are 3 or 4 stars, maybe the longer they're a coach, then the more stars they'll get. I'm not too sure. But now, ladies and gentlemen, we have a 5-star coach in each of the departments, so we should be okay when it comes to okay, I see. So I think just a better starred coach, that means just say we have a 5-star attacking coach. So the more stars means our players will just level up faster. I simply just think that's it, right? So we'll go out and we should have a couple objectives done here. And then hopefully, ladies and gentlemen, we'll save this one. I think it was here. Yeah, it was this one. A bunch of A's at the end. Yeah, hopefully this answered lots of questions, ladies and gentlemen. Not many people know these objectives exist. You could sit there, chill for a couple hours, beginner difficulty like I'm doing, and it's an extra 3,000-4,000 XP in Ultimate Team. So of course you've got many options. You could either do what I'm doing and just beginner it and speed run it and not care about it, of course, or you can, if you want to actually do a full player career mode and just get it done, then of course you can do it that way as well. Head on over to objectives. The moment of truth, ladies and gentlemen, I'm really hoping it counts, because if it doesn't, then I don't know what will. Hire a 5-star coach, tick, beautiful, promote 3 youth players. Oh, it worked, but I thought we promoted 3. Now, we did promote 2, but one of them had the overall, his highest end of a potential was 90, so maybe it has to be 91. Maybe by 90 plus, they mean 90 or higher, right? But nonetheless, we got that one. We got that. We know how that works. Shortlist 10 players. Add 10 different players to your shortlist. I thought I did 10. I guess I only did 5 or something went wrong in that category. But once again, these ones, at least we know kind of how they work. Top grade transfers, when you make a transfer, sign someone, you get a grade for it. But I'm very happy we got the 5-star coach sorted. So ladies and gentlemen, hopefully Make a Tactical Change has worked as well. So hopefully, ladies and gentlemen, this helped you guys out. We went through a few of the hardest objectives and explained how it worked. I think I've got a couple thousand XP from it, or 1,500 XP. So I'm probably just going to chill tonight, and I'm going to just finish all of these off for the manager and player, and I might be able to get it done within an hour maybe, and it's a lot of XP. It's been your boy Davis, and I'll see you guys in the next one.